This a SV Twiz exclusive.
Yo, this SV Twiz, the hood blogger, man. I'm in here with my brother Dutchie, man, the legend himself. We about to make history with this joint. As y'all see, we riding around. We down north right now. We just cut through the city. We was basically already chopping it up for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about a lot of things. And this right here, I don't even consider this an interview. This more like a documentary right here. Because we going to take y'all to where it started and give y'all a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about a lot of things that people, you know, want to know the answers to. And a lot of things that never been talked about. This right here is about to change the game for sure, for sure. What's up with you though, Dutch?
Oh man, I'm excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of great things going on. Salute to everybody who, you know, shows me love in times when I need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, we live in a city where it's like, as you can see, you know what I mean? It's a dog-eat-dog city. So just to be able to survive for 20 plus years in the game, it's good. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. It's dope. I feel good though, bro. Just to answer your question, I really feel good. I've never felt this way in my life. I'm healthy. I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm on top of the provider list when it comes down to me. Just trying to make sure that my children good and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I really just want to get into some great dynamics of where all this shit come from. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this stuff, people, you know, so many people who are going to YouTube now and stuff like that, they're not privy to certain information, so they wouldn't understand where it came from.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not into slander. I'm not into recreating narratives or trying to shit on nobody or nothing of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so, all right, y'all want to know? We gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. Like I was waiting for like, you know, like drink champs and stuff like that to do certain things like this, but you know, no disrespect to nobody, but I don't think that, you know, Nori gonna come ride around with me in the hood.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
a fact.
And it's not because he wouldn't, it's because, you know, you gotta be in the commodity world, and your commodity gotta be real high. You know what I'm saying? So for guys like me and legends like me, a lot of people don't get a chance to tell their story because there's no story to tell. You know what I'm saying? There's no story to tell. Well, it's like, okay, what have you done? Some people done one or two things. We talking about, man.
And this is where
26 years, bro.
26 years. I just want to ask you one question before we continue on that, because you said something about, you know, 26 years. I gotta ask you, like, how do you maintain relevancy after all these years?
This right here. And the relationships that I've incurred during this time. Like I still can communicate with half of the industry. I mean, I call anybody, they will pick up that phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's pretty much it. It's just you just got to make sure that you maintain and be the same person that you are through and through.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like this ain't no, I mean, this ain't no game neither. Like you can't be out here faking moves. A nigga gonna put you where you need to be at.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people, you know, they unable to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of people say they outside, but where they at?
This ain't no flex. This is just my life. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't with me, this is what I do. You know what I mean? I mean, despite me, I don't hang in my neighborhood every day.
As you should.
But I still am able to go to where I'm from and, you know, be respected as, you know, the person that I am.
The crazy thing is, you know, most people that's tapped into you, we seen you snap plenty of times, but you just such a good-hearted nigga. Like, people really, you know what I'm saying, they might just look at you as how you are on camera, but talking to you, you know, I learned so much just from a few conversations with you. Even before we just started recording and stuff, it's always, you always give game and stuff like that, you know. So was that always like embedded in you? Because
it took a while. It was a process. I mean, we all started off as young niggas who, you know, you gotta learn.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not from mistakes, from lessons. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn. You gotta sit there and you gotta learn. It's you know, only thing I can tell you is, bro, I'm about to just show you. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know, we gonna talk, but I'm gonna show you more. You know what I mean? Like, people could tell you anything. Nah, I'm gonna show you. You know what I mean? Like, this shit. It's like people make it hard for themselves out here. It's not hard to navigate this shit. What's hard is being true through your navigations. I mean, anybody could turn the camera on and pop it all day.
True.
When that shit go off, what's your life like for real? You know what I mean? What's your life really like? Are you really in a dark place? Are you happy? Are you know what I'm saying? Because I know sometimes majority of my day, I'm thinking about my mother, my grandmother, my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about things that I have to go through in life to maintain. I don't think about men. I don't think about women. I don't think about nobody but what's going to make my children's lives better, because we all got a date.
That's a fact.
We all got a date. We gonna die. What you know, what you want on your tombstone? You know what I'm saying? Do you want a nigga that never accomplished anything, or do you want this guy gave it all he had, and here's a man that gave it everything? That's what I want on my joint. A guy that gave it everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, some people be like, well, Dutch, you know, you a legend. Why you still go to the hood? And why you? Because if you don't do that type of shit, sometimes when you talking about stuff on records and things like that, it's not a reality.
Yeah.
So you capping.
That's a fact. And you come from that era where.
So we gonna turn up here.
All right.
Because we about to
at the light.
Yeah.
All right.
We about to get into where all this shit started. You know what I'm saying?
So just to give y'all a briefer, this about to be so exclusive because Dutch taking us all through the city. Right now, we about to go where it started.
Yeah, man. Like,
as y'all see, we in the trenches for real. We down north.
So, you want to take this shit down to, it's not gonna be Ontario.
All right.
Take it down to Ontario. Matter of fact, you know what? Fuck it. We'll Tioga way. Yeah, Tioga way better, because
right.
we're gonna spin back towards the Ocho.
All right. Are we going to the Ocho?
For sure.
Oh man.
Gotta go to the Ocho.
We going to the Ocho. You know, and with the Ocho, man, what can you tell the people about? Because they don't get talked about much, man.
Well, that's Bump Block. You know what I'm saying? Bump, Chops, Ruck, all of them was the Ocho. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what are you turning for?
Oh shit, man. I'm tripping. I thought you told me to turn. I'm tripping. Back to regular scheduled programs. I'm up here.
This nigga just made like he just like you probably going where you used to going at. Nah, this ain't You know? God damn.
About to pull
Definitely got added that.
Pull up on the gas man, bro.
Definitely. Hey, yo, that was some funny shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He like, nah, I'm just gonna take it the way I know. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that makes sense though, man. It's funny. That was funny, man. But no, like I was saying, right? So when I say we going back where it started, we gotta start with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we gotta start with me. Like, before you get to the figure shit, we gotta start with me. How it all came about. What started everything. So what you were saying was, you was asking me about the Ocho and why they don't get the recognition that they deserve. Mm-hmm. And I don't believe that they're unrecognizable or not. I just think that we don't have many people who come to where it started at and get the real story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we coming past the Ocho now. This is the Ocho. This is no, we just coming past the Ocho. This 18th Street. 18th Street is the Ocho. Mm-hmm. Right? So, I mean, like, and we gonna start in a minute. I mean, in a minute.
All right.
This is where, like, kind of starts to make it start to come back when you get to these blocks, man, because I'm gonna show you how tricky this shit is too. All right, so make a right here. This is Smedley Street. This is Smedley Street right here.
Got my man Frankie Brown on the camera. Frankie, what up, bro?
Oh, you already know, man. It's amazing. Just enjoying the vibe with you and Dutchie.
Pull over right here, bro.
Yeah, so let the people know where we at right now, Dutchie.
All right, well, we in the Erie Avenue section of Philadelphia, man. Erie Avenue section where it all started at. For me, right here. Right here, that's where it all started at, right here. So, 1988, my mother moved to this property right here. And this is like the place where I first figured out I wanted to do this music shit. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, wasn't too big, wasn't too small. So we were, just to keep it a bean, we was Section 8 babies. You know what I'm saying? So from us being Section 8 babies and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, it went from us having to be like moving a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when we got here, it was like, I'm the only like Puerto Rican kid in the neighborhood, mixed kid in the neighborhood, and I had to fight a lot. You know what I'm saying? And just it'll bring the animal out you. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit right here bring the animal out you. You come outside and you looking at it from the aspect of, I'm not gonna keep letting people fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I get emotional because I stand here and I'm like, damn, like my first record deal I ever got, I was here. You know what I'm saying? The first time I really ever wrote a rap, I was right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so about 88 we moved here. I'm growing. And I'd say probably like 94, 95 was when I really started to get into like, I want to be a real fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, like I told you, everything is so close. Bump around the corner. So, Bump would have like crazy talent shows, like block party joint stuff, and everybody would rap. You know what I'm saying? So one day, you know, we riding bikes and shit. You know, we still young niggas. We riding bikes and shit like that. So I lead the block. Alright, I lead the block, and I turned that corner, and I went up the bump block, as I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it started from that. You know what I'm saying? Sizzy, what's up, baby boy? Small old head right here, man. This is
How you feeling, brother? This is Twist. Nice to meet you. Corey,
this is one of my
what's up?
my inspirations.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hearing hip hop from his room and here, I would put my ear to the wall and he listening to all this shit, right? And it's like, damn, I want to listen to this shit, but I can't, right? I can't. I'm getting caught. Yeah. You know what I mean? But this was probably one of the first guys to even like be like, let me rap, let me hear it. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear it.
No doubt.
I wasn't all that in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I had to figure it out, but it was more so like, man, boot camp, click, all that shit. That's Omar. Yeah, that's what's up? Yeah, so it's like what's up, the Oski? Ain't nothing. I'm still waiting on that 3200. Nah, yeah, I'm great, man. What's up? What's up? So, you know, like I said, around like, says when did you like for you, right? Watching me grow up, right? Like, man,
in terms of the years,
yeah,
like talking about like 87, 88,
right? But after that, right? After the 87, 88,
then you had the 90s, but you was doing your thing.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Then y'all got signed into what, 2000 or something like that?
Yeah, around like 99, 2000, we got signed. But like before them, so it, like I said, my first like official rap partner was Ghetto Rich from Gas Gang. We went to Edison together. You know what I'm saying? Like, this porch right here, bro. PD Crack has come to this porch. Damn. Cassidy used to come to this porch. Beanie Siegel, the first time I met him, bumping him, brought him and pulled him up on the block. And I'm still on house arrest at the time, so I can't go nowhere. It's 24 hours of this shit. You know what I'm saying? 24 hours for what? And in 2 years, I had to stay in the fucking house. So I'm polishing my craft. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting into it. And I think probably the first time that I really knew that I had something, Cardane, that used to be with Jermaine Dupri, had this joint where he did Jam On It beat over. And that's where my watch was Rollie Would You Like That come from. So it was a guy named Marcus Graham that used to take all our tapes, right? He would take all our tapes and he would make like mixtapes out the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how it really started to get to the point where people was hearing us. But it's even deeper because so me and Rich started in like 95 at Edison. Right after that, see, like stories, people think that stories go, no, it's simultaneous. So I'm rapping with Rich, then I meet my man Fateen, right? Fateen lived on 15th Street. So I'm still, you know, riding around my bike and, you know what I'm saying, just doing things like that. So me and Fateen started to rap together. And with us rapping together, it was like, we had meetings with Def Squad back in the day, and it's crazy because our manager James Tyler was like really into the game and could have got us a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's deep, man. So you could, like, I've been laying it out for you, but I know it's some questions that you want to ask. So let's get to that.
I wanted to let you cook, but I gotta ask you. So let the people know you said you was on house arrest. What were some of the trials and tribulations that you dealt with during this time of you coming up and rapping, as far as in the streets, where you ended up having like run-ins with the law and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, it's just like honestly being around the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being around the wrong people and choosing to be rebellious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get in this rebellious state And what I want to tell the young niggas is, be careful. Because that person that you think give a fuck about you or care about you, they don't. They don't. They will see you fall. And then when you fall, certain things get wicked. It could have changed my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have never got a record deal or none of that had I not, you know what I'm saying, just said, you know what, I'm going to dedicate my shit to music.
Yeah.
Because I was stressing my mom out with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, my pop left in like 94. You know what I mean? When my pop left, it was just me, my mom, my sister, and my brother. That's it, right in here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out. So the trials were, I'm gonna get my mom about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though we stayed, when I got the money, we stayed. Like I probably had $250,000, $300,000 in this house.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I ain't care about none of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I just, I wasn't leaving. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't leaving. The only time we would leave is if, you know, like I said, Section 8 would get crazy, and you got to roll. You know what I'm saying? And I even tried to ask the people that own the property, yo, listen, man, we love it around here. I mean, I got money now. Can we just buy the joint from you?
Yeah.
They was like, nah, we don't want to do that because they wanted to keep it in their family. You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
You know, so it was deep, man. Like,
so
you know.
I gotta ask you this. You spoke about Cass coming on this porch. Of course, you spoke about like beans, but at this time, was this at the point where Cass was trying to get down with the figures? Like, what was the time of that?
Cassidy
y'all was
was
homies?
friends with my little brother.
Okay.
See, we not the same age. So
Okay.
Cassidy was actually friends with my little brother, and he would just come here and, you know, because his family from down the street.
Okay.
So anybody that was rapping at the time would be like so they would have these joints on the radio where it would be like competitions that they would have on Power 99. And Cassidy was winning a lot of them joints, but he was winning like battling people on the radio.
Yeah.
So with him being homies with my little brother, he would come right here and like rap for me, and I'm like, damn, you nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You nice. You know, let's see what we could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what we could do. At this time, I'm still trying to be a part of Major Figures.
Okay.
Because you got to remember, that started with Wallow, Gil, Dirty Reek, El De Niro, and Rick Lowe. And it started at 2020.
Okay.
2020 Studios was Peanut Crib. Peanut Crib was the crib where they was like, oh man, Peanut Mom gotta go to sleep. See, like, if you listen back to the tapes, Peanut Mom gotta go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? We was just young niggas who just tried to figure it out. But I didn't grow up with Gil. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't grow up even with Wallow. We didn't grow up together. Spades from Nicetown.
Yeah.
It was just more so like the music started becoming such a big thing that it was like, you can't beat them, join them type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't, it wasn't like we was like New Edition or motherfucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like somebody took a group of guys and put us together and made it happen that way. No, that's not how I don't never want nobody to get the narrative switch. Whatever happened with us was organic.
Okay.
This shit just was meant to be this way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the moment I did this, the game started. You know what I'm saying? The moment I came off these motherfucking steps, the game started. And it started happening fast. It started becoming like, damn, like this shit real. Like it's a dream, but it's not a dream, it's real.
That's what's up, man. Real work. I'm on the
You do the music and all that?
yeah.
You wanna drop your plug while we rolling on the job?
Yeah, the real $. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. Shout out to Dutch, you feel me? Shout out Major Figures. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real $, man. Y'all get ready.
Make sure y'all tap in.
What she got going on, you know what I mean?
That's how we carry it.
Right. On all platforms.
You know,
man,
even
all
in the middle of a documentary, we still gotta plug the hood.
Yeah, it's
That's
only
what's up,
right.
Man. Love. I
All right,
appreciate
for
that.
sure,
shit.
for
I
sure,
wasn't
for
even
sure.
trying, you
Appreciate
feel me? I wasn't even trying to be on that. I
It's
mean,
all
that's why I waited. But
So you just let us know where it started at. Where we going next? Dutchie, what's next?
To the first block, honestly, I ever got the game from.
Okay.
We going to Bump Block. To the Ocho. We going to the Ocho, right?
Y'all
So
about to get the Ocho exclusively. For those of y'all that heard so much about the Ocho.
Well, you did some great content on the Ocho, bro.
Yeah,
I wanted to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you did very great journalism when it came down to speaking about certain things. Like, I don't really like to, you know, get into the deaths and stuff.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? But, you know, it does need to be covered. You know what I'm saying? People do need to know who they are so their names never die.
Facts. And I got the reason it was so sharp. Shout out to Milk, man. Milk, y'all mean, work hand in hand with me on that joint. Yeah, this must be something he do on a regular. Yeah.
All right, so you see how close that was?
Facts.
You see how close that was?
It will work right here.
Yeah. So pull over. That's what we gonna do. I mean, you know, this shit is, you know, this where the MF mural used to be at. So it used to be a big ass MF on this wall right here. You know what I mean? To be a big ass MF on this wall right here. So this right here is the Ocho. 18th not till.
The Ocho right here.
You know what I mean? So this is where you would ride up anybody from the city will ride up and come meet with us. Sheik Luch, everybody would come here. You know what I'm saying? So this was the, like, damn near the MF headquarters. You know what I'm saying? Like when we first started, like with the group as we know it to be when it was me, Gil, Bump, Spade, Lava, Rolly, and Bianca. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about the time where Wallow and them was doing what they was doing because I was just a rapper at the time that was just doing my own thing. So this is what this is about. This is about my side of what's going on. So this was the headquarters. It used to be a big ass MF on this wall. My old head Scan had did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let the people know how the scenery was on the Ocho. I heard it used to be like, y'all used to be out here like 30 deep.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bunch of cars, a bunch of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just us trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like also, you know, niggas still you had to be outside. You know what I'm saying? You had to be outside. So I want to walk you over here to show you, like, all right, so I come from my block, right? Which is, I mean, like, so this would be a Bump would do. I would go to the corner of my block, and Bump would go, yeah, and I would say, yeah, and we come back, right? I come down here, and like I said, when Bump would do the talent shows were the block parties, because the Ocho always had a dope ass block party. We would go up there to that porch right there and rap. So me going to that porch and rapping, right, was more so like, that was the stage where you gotta, you know, if you wasn't scared, you get, you know what I mean, take care of it, watch your body, you know what I mean? You
I got it.
right? So then, you know, we not going to put it on camera, but Bump house that he grew up in is over there.
Okay.
So Bump had his older brothers was a group called the Hunters.
Yeah.
Mark and Yant. Yant told Bump after I rapped for him, teach me how to write 16 bars.
Damn.
Because I didn't know how. I didn't know how to write 16 bars. Bump showed me. Bump every day would say, no, this how you do this how you do that. Because Bump was the first one to get a deal out of all of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Bump was the first one to get a deal out of all of us. So we can't,
not to cut you off, is this where the talent shows was being shot at too?
Not so much talent shows, but like block parties. The Ocho always was lit.
Okay.
I mean, Bump and them had this shit lit, bro. Like, it was lit. You had to come up here if you wanted to get on.
Yeah.
Let's go say what's up to Ruck, bro. I mean, this is like
This all legendary right here.
When I do come down here, this is what I do. Like, so they actually was going to like take this joint away, but some kind of way it made a way. You know what I'm saying, to keep the homie. You know what I'm saying, where he deserved to be at, because this right here, there used to be a phone booth right here. You know what I mean? And this, we would kick it from here to there. You know what I'm saying?
Very nice rookie, man. Yeah.
Miss my dog,
The
man.
legend.
Yeah, miss my dog, man.
He was so ahead of his time, and he was so young even when he passed. Like I was telling you, man, y'all was like grown ass men as kids. The shit y'all was talking, you know what I mean? I heard stories about, you know, Bump and Rucker had millionaires out here, like from all parts of the city.
Yeah.
They just gravitated to him, so it's heavy.
Yeah, it was it was funny, man. Like Daoud Bey, my old manager, he was sitting in the car right there, and I had like a little like situation going on with somebody I didn't even know. I had, you know, got into a fight with somebody, and it was they went and got their old head, and their old head come back and try to do a gun butt situation. And I take the joint from him, and you know what I mean, we end up, you know what I mean, scuffling with it the whole time. Ooh, sitting there looking. And he got out the car and he was like, yo, I ain't like, nigga, you crazy. I'm like, fuck you mean I'm crazy? I wasn't gonna let the nigga go up top on me. He like, nah, but a lot of motherfuckers would have just started, put their boogie on.
Yeah.
I wasn't never scared of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about it, I wasn't never scared of shit. Love you, bro.
Rucky.
You know what I mean? Love you, bro.
Rucky gonna live forever, man.
Yo, forever. He always gonna live forever. This is what that shit is. This is what we do it for. We still do it for Ruck. We still do it for Chop.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it for them till we get the fuck up, till I leave this bitch.
Facts.
And I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
So at this point, you and Ruck, y'all locked in. My fault. You and Bump, y'all locked in.
Yup.
Bump teaching you the 16s and all that now.
Yeah.
What transitions next after this? Like you said, Bump was the first one that got the deal. Did he get the deal while y'all was still in the group, or after y'all had all pretty much combined as the figure?
Bump was opening up for Biggie and all of them back in the day. Yeah, Bump would open up for Big. But his brothers, Bump was like a 15-year-old kid that was in these clubs and all that shit with his brothers, and they were looking like, well, how the fuck did you get in here? Damn. But he was so ill of a rapper that's how he got in there. So this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna take y'all to 2020 right now, right? 2020 is where Wallow, Gil, and everybody did their first records.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hood Blogger exclusive, man. This just how we coming.
You know. I love my hood.